It's turning. It's going to see us, or rather hear us. It's in a bad green screen. Hey, hello, Noble Rick here. With polymer clay, I'm going to make a baby version of the Minecraft Warden. The 5 colors for this project. This is the body color, large, medium, small. This is made with Kelly green, I guess is the right color, mixed with a dark blue and some black. And the small part's going to be the limbs, and I'll make a smaller cut of those, which will be the feet. The big part will be the arms, the small part will be the feet. Now this is the head. I rolled it into a ball rather than, it was already basically in a cube shape, but I rolled it into a ball and then cubed it off again in order to have that nice round edges. Same thing here with the thorax or the belly. Now, Minecraft creatures are basically boxes. So with the roller, I make facets on the arms to make the arms boxy. Same thing with the other arm. Now that was a little bigger than the other, so now we'll take some clay off of that one and make them both alike as much as possible. Same volume as much as possible. You might want to experiment and see if it doesn't look better with one larger than the other. But I wanted to make them as close, one arm as the other. Now he has a chamber in his chest, a little home for something, which I'll make soon. Now if you look at the creature, it's like, I guess there's supposed to be souls in there, which is kind of creepy, but I'm going to put something else in there. Something like a soul. A little home for something. Make it nice and round. Shaping it some more. There's all his parts. Making his feet now, and just like the arms, I'm making them wider on the bottom than at the top. Wider at the feet. And cubing them off too as well with my fingers. Boxing them, making them like boxes. Yep, something goes in there. I got 3 clays, 3 marbles, marblings, mixed 3, one with dark clay, marbled with glow clay, 1 marbled with light blue, 1 marbled with medium blue. And this is, I believe, the light blue. And this is what's going in the little home in his chest. This is a Ketso Nebi, I guess you would say. Foxfire. That's Japanese for foxfire, if I'm pronouncing it right. A little foxfire. A little water keeps the clay from sticking, but it still wants to stick anyway. This clay is the dark clay mixed with the glow clay. This is for the hand, or rather the paw of the creature. Basically cutting away the corners so they'll have flaps that I will fold up momentarily. Right now. I'm using a screwdriver, a little teeny tiny screwdriver. Scrape away and pixelate the color at the end of his arm. Little elbow there too. Squished him down. I wanted his face to be squat. It's a baby after all. And I'm shaping it with the tool some more. He does not have eyes, but he does have a facial feature. So let's make that facial feature. It's a mouth. Now in the Minecraft Warden, he has a very big mouth. But for a baby, I think he would have been small before it got bigger as he grew up. And earlier iterations or drawings of the Minecraft Warden had a fungus on top of his head, which would be what he would hear by. Don't worry, I'm also going to make the antenna, but I thought it would be neat for him to have that fungus hair as well, at least as a baby. The lips are a darker color. The hair is the medium blue, I think, mixed in with glow clay. Dark lips I'm sticking on. They're thick in the middle, thin on the edges. Use the tweezers to make the corners of the mouth. Thought it was a bit too much clay on the corners of the mouth. It's very thin on the corners, thick in the middle. So I trimmed some of that off with my knife. And I heal the cut with my knife and make the edges of the lips thin using both the knife and the tool, the smallest of the sculpting tools. Sculpting's fun, but it's a lot of work too. Alright. Now what is this I'm making? These are features, creature features. This particular creature has this feature, or these features, it's a number of them. This is a mixture of glow clay and the dark green of the body color. So I'm cutting them out here, and I'm going to trim them down to size. There are 8 of them on the Minecraft Warden, but I guess the baby will have 6. Maybe grow some more of these as it gets older. And like rattlesnake tails, as it gets older it gets longer, bigger, more segments, more parts. What are these parts? Here I'm cutting them down to size. I will be baking them later. I'll leave the body soft and these hard so I can stick these into the body. There's the body there. Now, before I close up his chest, let me make the eyes for the Ketsunebi. Am I saying that right? The Foxfire. Little beady eyes. Made of jet clay. I suppose it might be cute to have one smaller than the other. I think they're basically the same size. Eyes. Living in his chest. He's got a fire in his belly. An idiom, which means he's excited, or rather motivated. Motivated to attack the player, I suppose. Here I'm making these shapes curved, arched. And this little glass bottle is perfect for that job. It's a little glass bottle that my niece let me borrow. And let's trim them down to size. And then I'll bake them. There's the last one. Give it an arch. Cut it short. Cut the ends short as well. Maybe make its girth a little thinner too. There we go. Now let's make the back features. What in the world is this? Hexagon? Cutting it in parts. This is going to be like the scoots of an alligator on an alligator's back. But it's going to be on the Minecraft Warden's back. But rather, not scoots like an alligator, but something else. But it looks like the scoots of an alligator. Kinda, sorta, kinda. What the frisbees are these? I'm gonna let you guess. Because they're very similar to what the front part of the creature is. The front features that I'm going to be applying after I bake them. And there they are, baked. They look like fingernail clippings. They're not. They're not the creature's fingernail clippings. You see antenna there, but I end up making more antenna later. They're so brittle. A particular mixture of clay was quite brittle when I baked it. Yeah, they're ribs. Sticking them in the front, caging in that little foxfire in the middle, that fire in the belly. Yeah, it broke. It broke. Yeah, they're quite brittle, so I had to take it out and put in another one. That's why I don't have 8, but rather 6. That's why the baby Minecraft Wardens have 6 ribs and not 8. They grow more as they get older. And I wanted it baked hard so that I can stick it into the soft clay. Clay's a little hard, kinda, anyway. So they break. And to get them to go in, I had to push them in the shape of the rib, in that arch. And I use tweezers to help do that. Here I'm using my nails. Choose the tweezer. Going in the direction of the arch of the rib to keep from snapping it like it just did there, dagnabbit! Alright, let's take that out and put another one in its place. Alright. Also, this closed this chest up a bit. To open it up, after I baked it, I used a Dremel tool to open up that rib cage area there. Alright, let's make his antenna. This is the appendages, the creature feature that allows the creature to sense sound, to hear the player, to know where to attack. I'm using, this is glow clay, not mixed, it's just glow clay, to make the pixelated fungus that seems to be growing on his ears, whatever this feature is. Some square, some long. The long ones I'm hanging down at the same parallel, same angle to the cuts on the green part of the antenna, which will be stuck to the head. That way, they will hang straight down after the antenna are glued to the head. See, I'm putting them in that angle, that direction, parallel to the cut of the head. And I'm putting some, what is this stuff called? Putting glitter on there. It's sort of a clear green glitter. And let's bake all that stuff. Yeah, the hair fell off. Got them all glued together. And now let's paint him. This is a mixture of just blue and green. Excuse me, blue and yellow to make green. I'll lean over to making it a little more yellower as we go along here. Put a little more yellow in the mix. And then I'll actually put yellow. But first, let's make a little more of a green yellow, or yellow green. Brighten that green up a bit. Now, clean everything, including my brush, and let's just make yellow alone. It's acrylic paint, by the way. Acrylic paint. I think these strokes are a little heavy there. I end up using a Dremel to trim that paint back. And there he is, glowing in the dark. It's the Minecraft Warden, the baby version of the Minecraft Warden, and a bad green screen. Thanks for watching.